Verse of the day 4 in Psalm chapter 116 verse 12. The psalmist reflects on God's abundant goodness and poses a heartfelt question. What shall I render to the Lord for all his benefits toward me? This verse captures the essence of gratitude and worship, inviting believers to respond to God's grace with love, devotion, and a life of service. Psalm chapter 116 is a song of thanksgiving, likely written after the psalmist experienced deliverance from a life-threatening situation. The psalmist celebrates God's faithfulness, his care for the righteous, and his power to save. This verse serves as a turning point in the psalm, where the writer, overwhelmed by God's kindness, contemplates how to appropriately respond. The rhetorical question acknowledges the impossibility of repaying God's benefits while expressing a sincere desire to honor him. The phrase, "What shall I render to the Lord?" reflects deep gratitude and a sense of indebtedness to God for his countless blessings. His benefits include salvation, deliverance, protection, provision, and unmerited favor. This question is not about paying back God but about offering a heartfelt response of worship, obedience, and gratitude. It acknowledges that God's blessings are a gift of grace, not something we earn or deserve. Old Testament references. Deuteronomy chapter 6 verse 10-12. When the Lord your God brings you into the land, beware lest you forget the Lord. This serves as a reminder to remain thankful and honor God for his blessings, mirroring the psalmist's question. 1 Samuel chapter 12 verse 24. Only fear the Lord and serve him faithfully with all your heart. For consider what great things he has done for you. Samuel's exhortation resonates with the psalmist's desire to respond to God's goodness. Psalm chapter 103 verse 2. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits. The psalmist often calls God's people to reflect on his blessings and respond with praise and thanksgiving. New Testament references. Romans chapter 12 verse 1. Present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your spiritual worship. Paul echoes the sentiment of offering oneself as an act of gratitude and worship. Luke chapter 17 verse 15-16. The one leper who returned to thank Jesus exemplifies the grateful response that mirrors the psalmist's question. Ephesians chapter 5 verse 20. Giving thanks always and for everything to God the Father in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Believers are called to live in a posture of gratitude for God's continual goodness. Applications for today. Cultivate a heart of gratitude. Regularly reflect on God's blessings, both big and small, and let gratitude be the foundation of your relationship with him. Respond with worship. Offer praise and adoration as an expression of love and appreciation for God's goodness. Singing, praying, and studying his word are acts of worship that acknowledge his benefits. Serve God with your life. True gratitude is expressed not just in words but in actions, serving others, living righteously, and prioritizing God's kingdom in your life. Give generously. Use the blessings you've received to bless others, whether through your time, resources, or encouragement. Generosity is a tangible way to honor God's goodness. Trust God daily. The benefits of salvation, provision, and protection are ongoing. A life of trust and reliance on him demonstrates gratitude for his continued care. Relevance for the modern generation. In a world often focused on entitlement, this verse challenges believers to cultivate gratitude and dependence on God. It invites modern Christians to shift their mindset from asking, "What can I get from God?" to, "What can I give back to God?" Gratitude expressed through service, worship, and generosity creates a meaningful and fulfilling connection with the Creator. Final reflection. Psalm chapter 116 verse 12 invites us to pause and reflect. While we can never repay God, we can respond to His goodness with lives of gratitude, obedience, and worship. Our gratitude flows not from obligation but from a heart overwhelmed by His grace and love. The question reminds us that our response to God should not be transactional but relational, rooted in love and thanksgiving. We can render our hearts, our time, our service, and our resources as expressions of gratitude to the Lord. Let this verse inspire us to examine our lives and commit anew to honoring God for all He has done.